Hi, I'm Harlem with Glamour, and I'm all about that style. Join me on my YouTube channel. Well, let me tell you, first of all, you know why this show is going to be different? Because I have the special sauce, and that's me. The thing about my show that is going to be different is that I'm going to be talking about style. I'm going to be having some closet talk, and that's closet with a Z, not with the S. And I will be interviewing people from my neighborhood and beyond. I'm running up in every place. And you know what? We're going to have a bunch of fun because the world is so serious today. Don't you need to smile? Well, come join me because I will make you smile. Because remember, it's all about that Harlem with Glamour style. Eustace Collins' story begins in the vibrant Caribbean of St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. Sunshine and music filled his childhood until a family moved to New York City at the age of 9. There, he discovered his voice in the Boys' Choir of Harlem, a foundation for his artistic spirit. Modeling and acting became a passion throughout high school and college. Building a life took an unexpected turn, leading him to a fulfilling career in corrections as a captain and union delegate at Rikers Island for over 30 years. The second act, retirement, offered a chance for Mr. Collins to reunite his passions, witnessing a lack of representation for older adults and those with different body types in the fashion industry. Eustace felt the spark. So at the tender age of 54, he re-entered the modeling world, this time with a mission to advocate for inclusivity, featuring models over 40. It was a dream come true, attracting participants from all across the nation. Producing the first ever ageless fashion show during New York Fashion Week. The actor, the model, the man, the runway assassin, Eustace Collins. So fascinating. You know, I coined the phrase, being a big deal. And not acting like a big deal is a damn big deal. What keeps you humble?
Listen, when I go home, I gotta cut the grass, I gotta pull the weeds, I gotta take the garbage out, just the furniture, and go shopping for groceries. Until I could pay somebody to do that, I'm gonna always stay humble, period.
Well, that's wonderful. A man of your magnitude being humble. You know, to me, I love it. Tell me about the Boys' Choir of Harlem.
That was an institution that should have been around, but it dissolved. And it was like an after school program to help kids stay off the street. And it practically saved me also. God bless Walter Turnbull, the director and the founder of Boys Choir of Harlem. And it was a showcase guys and young men that could sing. You know what I mean? It kept us off the street.
So you can sing?
Well, in the showers now. Back in the days, I was trained for classical music. I went to music in high school. So now I'm a shower singer.
I can't believe that. Listen, you model, you act, and let me find out you can sing. I know you look at all the ladies are looking at you and that gray beard.
Nah.
We love that gray beard.
Thank you. It took me a while to accept the gray beard because I was dyeing it black because I didn't want nobody to call me Mister. But now I embrace it is a term of wisdom.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not old, but wisdom.
You know what? I always say, don't act your age, but act your age energy. What made you decide to pursue a career in corrections?
Well, listen, my friend, he came around the block and he had a Maxima. Back then, the Maxima was the hottest cars, and only drug dealers had the Maxima. So I asked him, I said, "Are you selling drugs?" He said, "No, I'm a CO." I said, "What the hell is a CO?" And he said, "Correction officer." He said, "Everybody there got Mercedes, Benz, BMW." And at the time, I was young, so I wanted to have a sporty car and earn it the right way. So I auditioned for different movies because I'm also an actor. I auditioned for the Jamaican bobsled movie with my good friend Malik Yoba.
Wow.
He got the part. I went to jail. So I had a steady job. So that's why I became a correction officer.
Well, the thing about it, you went to jail, but you can come home every night, right?
Well, no, sometimes there was times where I cried because I couldn't come home. So it made me appreciate my freedom.
Yeah.
And when somebody tell you can't come home, It hurts.
But when you got that overtime, I know when you saw them big checks, you was cashing them big checks,
Listen,
baby.
every week I said, I'm going to quit, but the checks was looking good, so I stayed.
I know that's right. What made you decide to become an actor?
Well, I was always acting since I was young. I'm from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and we had like the little church plays and stuff. And back in the days, that's taboo because everybody in the islands was a worker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when I told my father I wanted to be a soul train dancer, he had an emergency meeting and said, something wrong with that boy, something wrong with me. So I always been acting, that was my passion, but I realized also that I had to be realistic with life. I had
Yes.
to pay bills,
Yes.
so that was my side passion.
Okay. And the modeling thing that you do so well, I would like to know the Runway Assassin. Where did that name come from?
Listen, I didn't give myself that name. Shout out to Barry Jimenez. He's a stylist of Harlem, of the streets. And he said,
I know Barry.
he's good. He said, you're the Runway Assassin. I said, why? He said, you be killing them young boys. You make a murder scene. I said, you know what? I'm going to run with that. I've been running with it ever since, and it's been taking me places.
How long have you been called that?
I got back into the modeling industry at 55. I'm 60 now.
You're 60 years old?
Shh, don't tell nobody. But yeah, I'm 60.
Well, you should be telling everybody. Let me tell you something. Y'all, old man, y'all need to step up your game.
No.
Step up your game.
Listen, my advice to anyone out there, you're never too old to pursue your dreams because when your check comes in or the bills come in, they don't say you 55 or 60 so you don't have to pay. They want their money.
They want
so
their money.
Follow your dreams, people.
Follow your dreams. Why do you think it's so hard for mature models to get work?
You know, I say the same thing, and I try to tell young designers and even the standard designers that older men or seasoned models, we have money. Our money is good.
Okay.
I used to be a young model, but when I was young, I didn't appreciate the clothes. I didn't appreciate the photographer trying to get the shot. I didn't appreciate the designer trying to sell the clothes. I just wanted to get a number and show my bathing suit so I could show my body. But as I got older, it's a job. It's a hustle.
I know you produce something called the Ageless Fashion Show.
Well, in conjunction, shout out to Harlem Fashion Week, Tandra and her daughter Yvonne. We came up with the idea, we put it together, and we just want to showcase ageless models, seasoned models that don't get the opportunity to be cast for different shows. And we are just happy when we wake up in the morning. If we get a parking space, we're grateful. You know, we're just grateful for life.
Okay. I need to know a little more about that because you know I'm known for my walk, baby. My walk is legendary.
Listen, you can join us too. Hit me up later. I might put you in the show. Seriously, that's what I do.
You need to put me down. You don't give me the plug. What advice would you have for people like yourself who are mature, who are looking to get into the fashion industry?
Well, now you have the internet. You know, you could Google stuff. Everything is Google. Do your homework. Find out where you can fit in, where you can get in at. You know, find out the different shows, find out the different designers. Sometimes you just got to go to designers and say, listen, can I model your clothes?
Okay.
You know, period.
How do you think the industry has changed today?
Well, the industry has changed. We got a lot of young people, and it's not too many people that's showing them how to do this job. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only a few of us like myself. You have to wear a certain type of clothing to casting.
Yes.
You got to have a certain decor. The young guys and young ladies are coming to casting smelling like weed. I mean, you're young, but still have sense to do what's not good for you. You know what I mean?
Yes. What would you like to see change in the fashion industry?
I want to be more diverse. I know everything's about a dollar. If you want to make a dollar, be diverse. You got the big and tall men.
Yes.
Big curvy women. They're corporate, so they want to be dressed also. The older guys, we're not trying to be young. We embrace our age, but we are trying to stay current. You hear the word current? And we got money that's stable. So once you talk money, everybody wants to be your friend. And I want also the young guys and the young women, when they model the outfit, not your personality, not your sexuality.
Yes.
Back then, they had the ballroom dances, they had the competition,
Okay.
they had the girls dressing like guys, and they was handsome than me. You know what I'm saying? So you learn the history, so I learned to appreciate it.
Yes.
Model the clothes, not your personality.
Okay.
It's all about selling the clothes.
You heard? Take heed. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
You know, I made mistakes, and the mistakes has helped me to be where I'm at right now. So if it wasn't for the mistakes, I wouldn't be as strong as I am. I just want to continue. I do a lot of collaborations, helping people out, putting people on the map. Hopefully they'll, give it back to me and hook me up with something. I like to be more ads, more fashion shows. I want to represent the men. I inspire men to be who they are, take care of your body, and everything else will fall into place.
I just want to say thank you so much for granting me this interview. I know this is the fashion season is heavy right now and you're very busy. So I like to say thank you again.
No, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you.
All is
Show
love.
some love. Hey, Mike, look, I'm hugging a model.
Her family, her family knows my family, and we didn't even know that we're connected.
That's right. Thank you again.
You're welcome. My name is Eustace Collins from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. You can follow me on Instagram at Collens Jr. COLLENSJR. I'm also known as the Runway Assassin. What I do is pretty much simple. I'm very heavily into networking. I do collaborations with different great guys that's not on the internet, that's not part of any group. And what I do is I make a calendar to showcase their talent and how they're doing in the community. So this is one of my calendars, Runway Assassin and Friends. It's pertaining to men's health. Every month we talk about health. Health for men should be a 365-day-a-week talk. Men, we talk about sex, we talk about rock and roll, drugs, women, but we don't talk about health. I never heard my uncle talking about I'm getting a prostate test or a colon cancer test, which are the two leading factors that's killing black men. This is my calendar. I got my personal calendar, Runway Assassin, fashion is my passion. Bam, bam. I also do community service. Shout out to Harlem Fashion Week for casting me and trusting me to mentor young men. I'm also a retired correction captain, 30 years on the job. So I'm familiar with bullying. I'm familiar with drugs. So you can't mentor nobody unless you've been through it yourself. Thank you so much, Sheila. And just follow me. I'm all about networking. If you got an organization that want to raise money, me and my boys will come out and show up. So thank you for the love and thank you for always supporting me. And if you know me from back in the days, those that know, you know. Thank you for the love back then also.
Today's episode of Harlem with Glamour Style is sponsored by Crave's Vegan Food.